Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host Daniel. Today I'm joined by the one, the only, Liam.
Yes, what are you saying?
The man, the myth, the dickhead.
Daniel. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Ah, sick.
We're going to be drinking a little bit.
I like drink mine.
And we're doing a common sense test. A common sense test 88% of people can't pass. So we shouldn't be able to pass this. Like only the top 12% of people in the entire world can pass this.
Yeah, but I'm like top 2%, me.
This has 1.1 million views. We're not going to be able to pass this. So let's just get into it.
I'll be able to pass it.
I don't think I'm not in the 12%. I've turned myself into a pickle. Oh my god.
Is that pickle dick?
A common sense test that 88% of people can.
Sounds like something out of Jackbox games or something.
It's got the same kind of text, to be fair.
And pass. Here on Earth, humans are the most intelligent species.
Yes, what are you saying?
We can think
What are you saying, aliens?
We're incredibly inventive. But hey, don't let your head get too big. While you're probably
I'm fucked, my head's already too big.
Yeah, he is a beast.
super smart, your common sense may not be.
By the way, we might pause it a lot, so we apologize.
Don't believe me? See if you can answer these simple yet tricky questions.
I've already answered them.
Don't forget that the answers may be right there in front of you. Remember to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe.
Right. If we don't pass this common sense test, we will like this video.
Right.
Only if we don't pass, though, because...
What if we're passing when we're done?
I don't know.
1. Okay, let's start with an easy one.
We're allowed to pause it as well.
You have 5 apples in a basket and 5 people to distribute them to.
Whoa.
How can you give an apple to each person while still leaving 1 in the basket?
I already know it. I know the answer.
Yeah, well, it's obvious. Just give an apple to everyone and the other person takes the basket with the apple.
Yeah, the other person. Yes. Wait, genius.
I should have been called Albert.
I should have been called Frankenstein. Albert Frankenstein.
Does your head hurt yet?
I don't know it.
The answer is actually pretty simple. Just
give him
keep
the
the last apple in the basket and hand the basket with the apple in it to the 5th person.
Give over.
No
2.
way.
Listen carefully to these words. Imagine you're in an office building and everything around you is on fire. Just beyond the desk in front of you is a door, but flames are in front of it. How do you get out?
He said everything's on fire. Does that mean we're on fire as well? I'm being serious.
Oh.
You're in an office building. Everything in front of you is on fire? Go out the window. Are you on bottom floor? Wait, we might not pass this. Go on bottom. We're on the bottom floor, so jump out a window.
Yeah.
Stop kicking me.
The answer? Well, stop imagining. The beginning of the sentence was, imagine you're in an office building. So the scenario wasn't even real in the first place.
That's
you
so
were
dumb.
just
That's a
imagining
really
it.
dumb one.
3. How can a man go 8 days without ever hitting the hay?
Don't live on a farm. Hitting there.
I'm about to that punch shot. Those your arms.
8 days.
8 days.
I don't know. Does that just mean 8 days without sleeping? It didn't say without sleeping, though. It said without hitting the hair. So I assume it is just like hitting the hair, punching.
The same way you do. He sleeps at night. The same answer would apply conversely.
8 days.
If a man can go 8 nights without
No,
sleep...
because a day doesn't just mean...
No, it's night and it's day and night, innit?
Yeah, but a day is 24 hours.
That's a day, innit?
So him saying,
Exactly,
how can I go a day? Don't make... Nah,
It's
you're dumb.
probably because
You're
he
dumb.
slept during the day.
I sleep during the day.
Right?
Uh-huh.
4.
I go 8 nights.
Picture this. You live in a barn. While
Not that.
standing on the barn roof with one of your roosters, it lays
Fucking
an
hell,
egg.
that's a big rooster.
In which direction does the egg roll?
Roosters are lads. They don't lay eggs.
Left.
No, that's a fucking big rooster.
What's
mate.
funny?
How did I get on there? There's no ladder. Climb the tree.
Mate,
the
you're
egg
supposed to
doesn't
fall
roll
off.
there because there is no egg. Roosters don't lay eggs.
Ah.
Perhaps the bigger question is,
Oh, I got it wrong.
why are you guys on the barn roof?
Yeah. Why are
5.
we?
This
so we're 2
next
for 2.
question will put your knowledge of marriage law to the test.
I'm gonna get
Is it
married.
against the law for a man to marry his widow's sister?
His widow's sister.
Yeah. His widow's sister, so she's dead. Widow.
While it's not exactly illegal, it would sure be hard considering the fact that the guy is dead. A widow is the living spouse of a person who has passed away.
Oh,
Gotcha
shit.
there, didn't I?
You definitely got me.
6. You may have to really rack your brain with this next question.
Rack.
What goes up and down over and over again, but never actually travels anywhere?
Yo-yo? My penis.
Up and down control anywhere.
I'm just gonna say yo-yo. I don't know for that one. Yo-yo.
No, because you can take it anyway.
Do you give up? The answer is stairs. You go up and down stairs all the time, but the stairs are always in the same place.
What if I break them?
Unless, of course, you're talking about escalators, which are moving stairs. Okay, things are getting a little complicated here. 7. You'll love this question.
So I'm free
It's
for free.
all about money, honey.
Same.
I mean,
Do you
free
know
enough.
why 1968 pennies are more valuable than 1967 pennies?
Because there's one extra. There's one extra in 1968.
What?
Because it means that there's 1,967 there, 1,968 pennies there.
I didn't know
Considering
the
the fact
question.
that 1,968 is just one digit higher than 1,967, that makes the amount larger and therefore a smidge
I
more
would just say that
valuable.
it's more painful.
The numbers are referencing the amount of
I
pennies
won.
and not the year.
You're
like
doing
your
terrible.
brain
You got like
probably
2
thought.
correct.
Generally, no matter what year
I didn't
pennies
know
were
that question, I'm gonna lie
manufactured,
to you.
they're all the same value. 1 cent.
1 cent.
8. Okay, you're all done reading the morning newspaper. You take out one page and fold it in half. How many more times can you fold it in half?
6.
0.
You're right.
Because once you fold it in half,
Goes into quarters.
it goes into quarters.
Can't come up with an answer? Well, you can technically only fold the paper in half once. If you continue to fold it, you'll be folding it into 4s, then 8s, then
Goddamn
16s,
adverts.
then...
Fuck you,
get the
Brightside.
idea.
We're not even halfway
Okay,
through.
now the questions are about to get a little trickier. Do you think you
You've
can
already
handle it?
got me.
Let's put your common sense to the test.
Doing?
9. This is Tom. Tom's dad has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Can you guess the name of the 5th son?
So is it Tom?
Yeah. No way. It's 5.
It's 50.
50 Tom.
The answer was right in the question. The 5th son's
It's
name
40.
is Tom.
The 5th one's
The
name's
question
Dad.
said Tom's dad. After naming 4 of the sons, the 5th one must be Tom.
Too easy.
10.
Too easy.
Which weighs more? 100 pounds of feathers or 100 pounds of bricks?
Well,
Shit. I don't know.
you don't.
Obviously, I'm like.
Obviously much heavier than feathers.
Well,
But
no,
if
they're
you
not
look
heavy
a
'cause it's
little
100 pounds.
closer at this question, you'll see that the answer is right there. Both the feathers
To be
and
fair,
the
if you
bricks
can
weigh
carry 100
100
pound of bricks, I'll
pounds.
give you 100 quid.
It's the
It's
amount of feathers and bricks
100
that
pound,
vary,
that's like
not the
50
weight
pounds.
of 100 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
11. How far can you walk into the woods?
Halfway.
Yeah, because then once after you get to halfway, you're walking back out.
Oh, back walking in a circle.
You're stuck around and go halfway.
Ah.
If you're brave enough to walk into the woods by yourself, you'll learn that you can walk halfway into the woods. Once you pass the halfway mark, you're technically walking out of the woods. Or running, depending on what crazy stuff you find in there. You've seen the Blair Witch Project, right?
Yeah, see.
12. Think you're a whiz at math? Let's see if you can answer
Right,
this
12.
question. How much dirt is there in a
12.
14 by 12 by
0.
10 hole?
12.
0.
12.
0.
12.
0.
0.
12. Got me then. Why is there a dinosaur
Okay,
there?
Before you get a headache from
Wait,
all
that
that
frog's
computing,
massive.
I'll
Oh,
give you
penis
the
there?
answer. There isn't any dirt in the hole. If it were filled with dirt, or anything
It
for that
wouldn't be a
matter,
hole.
it wouldn't really be a hole.
It's like
would
a vagina's not a
13.
hole when it's full.
Here's another math question
Yes,
for all
ma'am.
you wannabe Einsteins out there.
I
How
think
many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
once, because then you're not subtracting it from 100
100.
anymore. It's saying from 90. Oh.
It's once.
Okay, let's walk through this one together. If you were to subtract 10 from 100, you'd end up with 90.
110.
So, if you subtracted 10 again, Well, you wouldn't be taking it from 100, you'd be taking it from 90.
That's true.
Took away 10 more,
This guy's got a
you'd
point.
be taking it from the new amount of 80.
That's true.
This means you can only subtract 10 from 100 once. Makes sense, right?
No.
It makes sense, right?
Left. Right.
14.
How long's left?
You
This
know
is
how Mount
boring.
Everest is the
That's fine.
tallest mountain in the world, right?
When it wasn't
Well,
discovered,
Covered.
This
It
mountain
was still a mountain.
established as the highest mountain in 1952.
it was still the tallest. It just
Which
wasn't
mountain
discovered.
was
Shut
the
the
tall-
fuck up.
Geography class mountain in
Shut the
Pence.
fuck up.
Are you living our lives?
Probably.
Still hanging in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple
yeah.
more questions for you to solve. You can do it. 15. Think you're a wordsmith, do ya?
Yeah.
Let's try this question on for size.
Think you're a James
Which
Smith.
word becomes shorter after adding 2 letters to it?
Short.
So,
Short because you add 2 letters, which is ER. So
yeah.
it becomes shorter.
I don't know. I said that.
Wait a minute. How can a word become shorter if you're
Do you know
adding
what? I
letters
don't
to
know.
it? That doesn't make any sense.
What?
Actually, it makes plenty of sense once you realize the word I'm talking about is short.
No! You got
How
his
did
name.
you do that?
E and
This
R,
guy.
the word literally becomes shorter.
This guy got
See,
forms
it
IQ.
does make sense. 16. Do you know why it is illegal for a person who is living in South Dakota to be buried in North
Because he's
Because
living.
he's living.
Because he's living.
You can't bury a living person.
He's living, I'm
The
living.
person, a South Dakota person was probably already know. Different
Oh, okay,
countries
man.
celebrate different holidays. But if you're in England,
Stop
do
it.
you still celebrate the 4th of July?
Well, yeah, because it's just a day. Right? Because it's just a day.
Last time I checked, the month of July does exist in England. That means they have a 4th of July, a 5th of July,
You
and
just
a
celebrate it.
6th of July.
And
Yeah.
a
It may
39th
not
of
be a
There you
July.
go,
national holiday over
it's
there,
4th of
but
July.
the date still exists. However, you may be the only one in ink to answer all these questions. There's no way your brain isn't tingling. I know mine is. If
got a
there's
fucking
anything
headache.
you take away from
I
this,
said that.
just know that sometimes things are simpler than they seem.
Don't worry.
Trust
Stop
your common
touching me.
sense and try not to think too hard about things. You're
Isn't it?
smarter than you
I
realize.
think so.
Which question had your brain in knots the
All
most?
of them.
Tell us your thoughts in the comments.
Nothing up.
We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to give this video
That was so
Not like, mate. Get away.
boring. Oh, that was... Well, at least we got common sense.
You do. I have like half common sense.
Yeah.
I have like common.
Yeah.
Go away.
Right, bye.